Hello ladies and men, non-binary friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Chandler makeup tutorial. This is going to be a little bit more wearable, I guess, and by wearable I mean I'm going to wear it out in public. I did a Veronica Sawyer tutorial a long time ago, and I figured I might as well start finishing the Heathers. Today's the day, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, so I just zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can see more of what I'm doing. We are Brows Before Foundation House. I'm going to start with the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. I don't know if I talked about this in any other videos, but in case this is your first video, I'm going to explain how I use this. So I use it before I use other brow products just to make my brows a little bit more full. So I start towards the middle of the brow and just sweep kind of up and out to get the desired shape and like really fill out my arch. And then I take the tip of it and I go right there and then through the tail just to make that pretty dark and full. And then I take whatever is left on the brush and then I use that to do up here. Get that nice ombre effect. And I do take a little bit of product off of the wand before I go in just to make it more natural. And this product is so easy to use. It's very user-friendly and there isn't a ton of a learning curve that goes with it, unlike the regular dip brow, which I feel like the biggest complaint that I've heard about it is that it isn't very user-friendly if you haven't used it before. Now I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Brow Blade, and I'm going to really carve out my eyebrows with the pencil end and just really define my arch. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for the tail, so I'm going to go in towards the head of the brow and just define that a little bit more as well. And then I'm just going to go in with a little spoolie, and I'm just going to spoolie the heck out of the pencil part that I just laid down. So now I'm going to be taking the ink stain end of the brow blade and just doing this isn't the right end, and I'm just doing very hair-like strokes. So to conceal my brows, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. It's a perfect dupe for Shape Tape, and I actually like it a lot better than Shape Tape. It's thick, but it's not as like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it doesn't sit so heavily on your skin, in my opinion. So I'm going in with this little flathead. So I'm just taking her and I'm gonna conceal my brows. And then I'm just bringing this all the way down onto my lid to act as eye primer. And I've also found that when I blend with my fingertip, instead of like a beauty blender, it just smooths out a lot better, or at least it did while I didn't have nails on. And then I'm just gonna go over the top of my brows with the same concealer, and we'll see how this goes. And again, I'm kind of moving the excess product up and away and just blending it. So yeah, that's one brow done. I'm going to go off camera and do the other one, and I will catch up with you in a minute. Now that my concealer has set and my brows are carved out, I'm going to start doing my eyeshadow. So I'm going to be taking a red eyeshadow on a brush. This little brush, it came with the Riviera palette, so I'm going to use that to pack on some color. And I'm just putting that above my crease because, big surprise, this is going to be a cut crease look. And I'm just packing on the color, and then I'm going to be taking the other side of that brush and just blending that out. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of that red shade and just pack more on just so there's more of a gradient. blend the edge of the pigment that I just put down into the already blended part. I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease. So as you can see, I already cut this crease because I'm dumb and didn't realize that my camera was running out of space, that it was gonna cut off. So I'm just gonna go over how I cut this crease for you, and then we can move on. Basically what I do when I cut a crease is I take, sometimes I'll use the Anastasia stick foundation, and sometimes I'll use a liquid concealer. Today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer because I'm just really obsessed with her lately, and I'm taking that on a small angled brush. And when you're just laying down like the original cut of the crease, you don't want to use a ton of product because you go in with that later, and if you do use a ton of product it can get pretty messy. Just start with like small strokes, but not like really choppy, so that you don't get concealer everywhere. I just kind of do what I did with my eyebrows and just kind of take it by the line and then go down, and then later on I blend it out more. Okay, so then I'm going to take a small kind of dense concealer brush and just really make sure that that gets blended in. The time has come. The time for glitter. We're gonna say a prayer really quick. Heather Chandler, give me strength. In the name of pepperoni and cheese, amen. I love referencing something that has nothing to do with the actual video I'm filming in my videos. It's my favorite hobby. Okay, so obviously I'm going to apply glitter primer because duh. And I normally go like a section at a time just so that the primer doesn't dry out and I don't have to apply more because we don't like wasting product in this house. And then on this little brush I'm going to be taking the Midas Cosmetics Venus glitter. So if you'll notice, I'm ending the glitter a little bit below where I cut the crease. And the reason I'm doing that is because I think I'm going to do graphic liner, so I don't want to have to go over the glitter. I'm also not putting it right down to my lash line as like much as I can. It's just not a fun time putting eyeliner over glitter a lot of the time. You feel me? Okay, so this next part is going to be very interesting because I'm terrible at making my eyeliner even. So we're just gonna go for it, I guess. I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, which I just got today. Oh, I can't see. Oh my, oh dear. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. Okay, so we did that. That wasn't so bad. Interesting for sure, but not that bad. Okay, my camera is dying, so I'm gonna go finish my eyeliner and then charge my camera, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're back. I basically just did the lid liner, mascara, tightline my eyes, and now we're gonna put on lashes. Not to be dramatic, but if I couldn't find my lash applicator, I was gonna walk into the ocean. Now we wait for the glue to dry. I'm just so pretty, guys. Oh my god. This is going so terribly. I'm so impatient. So, this is the completed eye look. I'm gonna bring you guys back out and we can do the rest of my face. So, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. It's a little dibby dabby. The only thing I don't like about this foundation is the applicator. I feel like it's just messy. So I'm just going in with a foundation like paddle brush just to spread the product around. I forgot how much I love this foundation. The finish is absolutely phenomenal. It makes your skin look like there's Facetune on it, but in real life. What more could you ask for? Ooh. See what I mean by messy? Did you just see that? The whole entire drop like spill off of the thing? Okay, great. So I'm going to take a big fat beauty blender and build that coverage, baby. I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer that we've been using for this entire video, And I'm going to dab it on my under eyes and cover up my eye bags. They are out of control. And because this is just like, I feel like it's a touch too light, I'm going to put a teeny tiny bit on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin, so that other parts of my face are lighter than the foundation just a little bit too. Because it's all about balance, you know? We're going to be making Heather's contour very sharp and giving me some high cheekbones. And now I'm going to be taking an actual contour palette. Whoa, that never happens. Going to be using this brush to contour, so just another angled brush, but it's a little denser. We're just defining the cheekbones a little bit more. So the way that I have discovered works best for contouring for me is to apply most of the product more towards your hairline and then blend it out, because the thing that I have the most trouble with when it comes to bronzing and contouring is a lot of it ends up like on my cheeks, and that's just not a very good look. So now, highlight. What am I gonna use for highlight? Oh, the same highlight that I use almost every time I do makeup. The Urban Decay Naked Illuminated Highlighter. I love her so much. So I'm gonna set my face 1/2 at a time so that the highlight really sticks to my skin. We really want her to grab on and be blinding as heck. So we're putting on a ton of highlight. Yeah, I think that's pretty blinding. I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips with a NYX pencil liner. I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade American Doll. So this is the, oh, let me take my headband off. Zhuzh up my hair a little bit, make it big and 80s. This is the final look. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you have a great day. I hope you learned something with my actual tutorials. The last couple videos that I've done makeup wise have not been tutorials, and I'm so sorry about that. And I'll see you next time. Bye!